Alrighty, hello everyone. Let's go ahead and get our music bumping. Alright, perfect. Hello, hello. I hope everyone is doing well on this beautiful Thanksgiving Eve. Today, I'm putting out the best juju, and I ask that you do too, that I don't get another migraine. It has been like one after another since Friday. So, and sometimes it happens like this where it's just like nonstop, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Hello. Hey, Chef, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. So today we still have a lot of stuff that we need to plan for the upcoming shop update. So we're going to be cutting some glass today. I haven't quite decided what I want to do just yet. Hello, how are you? Welcome. I think I'm gonna do another feather. Because I did, I smoothed out this clear feather. Here, I'll go ahead and lay it out. I still haven't, actually, I think I already laid this one out like 3 times. Maybe we can just have it here to keep us company. I need to paint it still. I am like just really behind on a lot of stuff. It is what it is. We are just struggling. But it's okay. Wait, this is not how this goes. This piece is like this. Yes, that makes more sense. This goes here. This is up here. Very hard to see, but you kind of get the idea because most of this one is clear. You kind of see it. Kinda, sorta. So we're gonna make some more of these. We're gonna make some more of these. I already made a kind of like purplish blue one that I haven't painted yet either. Howdy, Jupiter. Welcome. How are you doing on this beautiful Thanksgiving Eve? I hope you're doing well. For those who aren't in the US, I'm sorry. We're just excited because I'm excited at least because I'm going to gorge myself on cornbread tomorrow. I love cornbread so much. Okay, so there's one feather. Let's lay out the other one because why not? We're already here. Let's see what we have. Hello, Alicia. How's it going? Welcome. I'm laying these out because I'm like I don't know what to do next. Pretend these are beautifully, decoratively painted. Oh, that does not go like that at all. Oh, my goodness. I can stain glass, I swear. Soldering ornaments. Ooh, very nice. And thank you, Alicia. Are you feeling better than you were the other day? Maybe a little bit? Molly! Oh, she's stuck. She's stuck behind all the shipping supplies. Captain O'Malley! Look, I cleared a way for you. Rude. She runs away. Whoop. Feather, feather, feather. Okay, so, yes, as you can see, we have this kind of bluish purple. This is like a periwinkle moment. We have... Come over here then. Come here. Yes, here she comes. All right. So we have this like periwinkle moment, which you can't really see because of the light. There we go. And then we have our clear. I wanted to do 5 of these, so we need to figure it out. Hello, oh my gosh, hi everyone. I'm sorry, I like did not see any messages. Hi Diamond, how's it going? Yes, my cat is here. Hi. This is Molly. She's beautiful. She's very old, so she looks kind of raggedy, but I love her still. She likes to hang out. Hello Jay, how's it going? Hello Neil. We are cutting some glass tonight. Back to the doctor yesterday, nothing more they could do, he said, so I guess just suffer through it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Eat lots of oranges, help your immune system, vitamin C and elderberry and things. Doing good, watched several Thanksgiving videos about the first Thanksgiving. Ooh, interesting. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of those recommended on YouTube today. Hey Dan, how's it going? I'm feeling pretty good. I had a headache last night. I woke up at like 3 in the morning with a headache, but I think that one was because I got these cheesy rice things, like these little mini cheesy rice puffs at Publix yesterday, and I had some at like 6 or 7, and then I checked the ingredients today and they have MSG in them, and I'm very sensitive to MSG. It always gives me a headache, and I was like, why would these have MSG? I didn't even think about it, but I think that's why I got a headache. But today we've been good. We've been good. Hi Molly, I have a kitty with similar markings, just gray instead of dark. Oh, and she's special. I've had her for like 8 or 9 years now, ish. Desperate enough, I broke out the evil neti pot. No, the neti pot is awesome. Hi.
Alright.
It can be unsettling though. What's up?
Just trying to set this thing up. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Your phone?
Yeah. It's not working.
Do you want me to help you later?
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'd see
Okay.
it if you were free.
No, I'm streaming. Do you want to come say hi to the stream?
Hi. Hello, stream. How are you?
He upgraded Captain Chaos.
Captain Chaos.
He upgraded his phone from an iPhone 5 to some new thing.
Some random Android crap.
He doesn't like smartphones. Shush. Shush. That's all we'll say about that. What color feather do you think I should do next? I have clear, blue.
I don't know. I just don't like being spied on. Blue. Blue's pretty good. I don't know. Hey, dude.
What should I do next, though? I already have a blue.
Either one. I don't know. You're telling me to choose one of those?
No, I need another color to make.
I don't know. No idea.
Leave. No input. Ooh, maybe I'll do a little pink one.
There you go.
No thanks to you.
I guess I'll leave then.
Bye.
Bye.
He'll be back. Iridescent red. I like that idea. I haven't done a red one. It would actually be really cool if I could do some like red with like some black accents. Cardinal feathers, do they have any black accents to them? We're gonna Google image search. Cardinal feather. Not really. But there's kind of like this one artistically fades from lighter to darker. Ooh, this is like an Oreo feather. It has some white on it. Ooh, we can do this. Cardinal feather. Yes. Yeah, so a lot of these fade from like white to darker red, so I think that's what we'll do. I think that's a splendid idea, Alicia. I like it. And I've never done a red one, like I said. So let's grab our red glass. This will actually give me an opportunity to cut into some of my transparent reds. So we'll just pull some and then see where we go. We're just gonna pull some out. We'll see where the wind takes us. Hi, Millie. Okay, so we have this. Oh, I can't see my screen. We have this beautiful blood ruby red glue glass. Really, really pretty. I might end up. Whenever someone bought this, I got this in an estate sale, but when they bought this, this was $7. This would be way more than that now. Way more. Okay, so we got some red glue glass. I like that. We, of course, are going to pull some of our iridescent red, which will probably be the main pieces. I don't I really don't have that many different kinds of red. What the heck happened? Oh, one of my sheets got a crack in the move. I did my first piece of stained glass recently, and it was a learning experience. I enjoy it, but lots to learn. Yes, when you first start, there is a whole lot to learn, but if you keep with it, it'll get better. My first piece, I know I've said this a million times, but my first piece, it took me like 7 hours just to cut the glass because I had no idea what I was doing, and it turned out the cutting tool that I had was like rusted because it was my grandpa's, hadn't been used in years, and the little roller ball had rusted, and I was just like, what am I doing wrong? It was awful. I was crying. My goodness. So unnecessary. Hi, Captain O'Malley. I really need a better glass hookup. Gonna have to go to Florida, I guess. Florida, I think it's because we have so many elderly individuals here. We have a lot of stained glass. I think I saw there was one person who was asking me about glass too, and they were from Kansas City, and there were like 12 glass shops in Kansas City. So, random places have a large selection of glass places. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this piece, I'm going to try to use it in the feather, like for the smaller pieces. Let's pull out this. Ooh, we also have this really pretty, so this is more, this has like kind of, you can see it has like really vibrant oranges going through it, which you can't see on this side, which is kind of nice. This is a little bit older and it's way more transparent. You can see some wisps, but that's like an older version. It's like Spectrum, I think. Let's see. Same. I have a lot of red transparent glass. This is crazy. I didn't realize I had this much. Ooh, this is pretty. This lighter orangey yellow, or red. Yellow! Same thing, same concept. It's just like, I feel like there's just not a lot of ways to have red variations. So it'll probably be much of the same. There's this one. This is like a really nice ruby red when you look at it through light, but it kind of looks a little bit more pale or something. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Okay. What else? I have a bucket of red as well. Let's grab our red bucket. I don't think I'm going to use any pinks. Like, I think I'm just going to kind of do... I wish I had... Maybe we can do some grays and whites for the little fluff at the top. I think that's probably what we're going to end up doing. Where's my red? Is it in here hiding? Oh, it's hiding from me. My gosh. Yay! Ooh. It is so dusty in here. Why is this so dusty? See, there's like just really not much variation when it comes to red. Either that or I just don't buy it a lot because it's really expensive. It's absurdly expensive. This is nice. Pull that. And I think I really like this English muffle too. Y'all know my affinity for English muffle, so we're gonna use some of that as well. Would work with that blood red and burgundy. Yes. I still think that burglars who hang sides of higher. Yeah, they have the little like They are, that is pro level glass cutting right there. I didn't learn my lesson last time from holding Molly. I now have hives forming on my chest. Ugh, skin right here. Vile creature. We'll leave this open. I don't know how this is gonna look yet. I don't know what we're gonna do as far as what's gonna be transparent and what's not. But we also need the actual pattern itself. I don't know where the pattern itself is. That is a leaf. Is it? Here it is. Tee-hee. Easy peasy. So I'm assuming, or maybe for those who are in the US, that a lot of people probably got off work early today, or just like didn't have work at all. For Thanksgiving, we went to the grocery store today. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. It was crazy. There were people practically pushing each other over. Everywhere I went, every aisle I was in someone's way. My camera froze. Gosh darn it. Let's redo this. I got tapped. Finicky little thing. Fantastic. Thank you, Neil. Okay. We'll put these back in their little baggies. So we'll do red. We have this periwinkle clear. I don't know what I'll do next. I like to make a nice little bundle of feathers when I make them. Fighting for the last honey ham, basically. Oh my gosh. We were in line and I was like, Brian, we're not doing this again. We need to remind each other that it is a very, very poor decision to go to a grocery, because we were just going to go. We eat a lot of fruit and veggies and stuff, so we like go and touch up pretty regularly. And like, my goodness. Won't make that mistake again. Won't make the mistake of trying to be healthy again. Alright. Feathers go over there. So this is the piece that I want to be iridescent. I'm thinking... Ugh, get out of here. thinking we have it like about right here to minimize glass waste. This goes pretty well with the flow of the wisps. So we'll trace this out and see how we like it. We might not like it, but we just reposition it. If we don't like it, it's not a big deal. Perfect. Wow, it's perfect. And it's not like super transparent, so that's awesome. So that, and then I think we'll do piece number, what is it, 9? Piece number 9, we'll do this as well. Most hams taste like only salt instead of ham. It's very true. I don't really like ham, and if I'm being honest, I don't really like turkey either. I'm not a huge fan. I'm like more so there for, I like the sweet potatoes. Oh yeah, spotlight. Hello D-Live. How's it going? We're making feathers. Just doing little old lady things, making some Christmas feathers. All right. I think like right here is good. Yeah, like I've never had a turkey that wasn't just like dry. It's just dry. I want to try a deep fried turkey, but like across the board, I've never had turkey that's not dry. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like it. It's not my thing. I don't want to offend the turkey enthusiasts out there. I think this is nice. It's nice. Isn't it just so pretty? And I wish, by golly, I wish you could see the iridescence. You can kind of see it in the reflection of the monitor right here, how rainbow it is. It never comes up in its true form. Although earlier, when I held the bag over it, it like made it so you could see it better. Kinda. It's very strange. Really pretty though. I always post pictures like in Discord and stuff, so finished pictures, current pictures. Molly, you completely engulfed me in cat hair. Oh my god. I need a lint roller. Stat. I went to itch my face on my shoulder and there's just like cat hair all over me now. Love you. This red is just so pretty. I'm sorry, Alicia. I'm sorry. Honestly though, if you can find some estate sales, I am sure that you would find some of this. We're gonna do the little tippy tappy method, so I'm gonna mute the mic. Ooh, what red is that? Oh my god. I honestly feel like I am going to get completely priced out of stained glass. Solder, yes. I ordered from Anything in Stained Glass recently. I did a supply order. When I did my solder supply order back in February of this year, it was $285 for 25 pounds. This time around, it was on sale for $395 for the same amount. So, really intense, and that is because of tin. That is because of tin. Tin prices, and I was warned by my local informants that tin prices were going to go, like, because of the shortage of tin, that solder was going to go up. I knew it. I didn't panic. I just bought a bunch of solder. Didn't want to panic buy, but I mean, it's just like, oh, this is good. It's going to keep happening. Stained glass is going to become phenomenally expensive. You're going to laugh at this question. So I'm only supposed to go across the glass once to cut it. I have the blade you recommend, but I find it hard to cut it. No, really, so you can go over the glass in different areas more than once. But like the same line, you should be going over it just once. Like for this section, I'm only going to go over this one time. It's not really good to go over it twice. Yeah, one score line per piece works best. Granted, so, and the distinction that I'm making instead is like, say I want to cut this piece and pretend we're going to make believe here for a second. Say we're going to cut this ugly little piece. I personally will cut all of these and then I'll break it. Some people don't like to do it that way. I don't find it to be problematic, but like you only want to go over the same area one time for a score line. So that might be, you might be having a hard time for a few reasons. One, the glass just might be more difficult. I don't know what kind of glass you're using, but there is certain glass that is just more difficult to work with. I mean, there's been glass, the last stream I did, there was glass that was just like breaking like crazy, and I was like, oh, okay, great. I haven't been doing this for, forever now. So sometimes the glass, you just have to learn how the glass cuts and the softness of the glass. I know that sounds very weird, but glass definitely has different like soft, like hardness levels. And once you get really good, you can like pick up a piece of glass and you just know if it's gonna cut well. Like it's very strange. I'll pick up a piece and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be impossible to work with, and it usually is. Brine the turkey the night before with breast upside down and after about 9 hours drain. Ah. Well, if I ever cook a turkey, I'll keep that in mind. Our oven is like the size of an easy bake oven, so we can't really do any sort of like Thanksgiving stuff. We're going to Brian's family's house, so. Yee. Just scrapped half a skip full of tin and steel, so scrap lads were over the moon. Yeah. I bet. Okay. Whoa, hey! How's it going? Thank you so much for the host. Big fat host right there. We're working on a feather. How was your stream? Do tell, do tell. I think I'm gonna try to have the lighter pieces like this up here and then have like my darker reds down here. Oh, I was having problems with DLive chat the other day. I can see Jupiter's just fine, but people were talking to me on DLive and I wasn't seeing any of the messages. So if people are talking on DLive right now and I'm not replying because I don't see anything, that's why. But Jupiter's are coming through, so I don't know why it wouldn't. I'm technologically illiterate, so. Your score line should look like it has tiny salt grains sprinkled on it. Constant pressure when you score. It takes practice for sure. D-Live chat has been bugged for a week and the chest. Pop-up chat works better. Gotta refresh a lot to see new messages. Ah, I see. Also, hi Veritas, how's it going? Do you get glass from a brick and mortar store or online? Any good online suggestions? So I get most of my glass in person. So I am really, really lucky to have quite a few local places. Usually a few hours drive is like the farthest one, but a decent amount in Florida. And I know people and I do estate sales and stuff. Good places online. I have ordered from Anything Instinct. I have ordered from Anything in Stained Glass before. They have an order minimum, so minimum of 10 sheets, I believe. So you're going to be spending a lot more. And I have also ordered from Etsy before, and it's usually little small, like 4-inch by 7-inch sheets that I've ordered off of Etsy. So not as ideal. I personally like to touch it. I like to see it, touch it, sniff it. Not sniff it. We watch for local places with sales. There's been too many going out of business sales lately. Hi ZJ, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, there's a lady that I know, and she is like a hawk for all of the places that go out of business, and she buys everyone's stock like wholesale. Like recently she bought a shop completely out that they were going out of business for $1,000, and she probably got about $10,000 worth of glass, like dichroic glass, which you're gonna pay like $30 for a piece of glass that's this big for the dichro. It's crazy. Yeah, the best glass, the way that you know you're buying really premium quality glass is when it has a really nice fresh smell. I don't like that milk pepe. That's my least favorite one so far. Okay, yes, 6 is gonna be here, like so. Let's see if we have more. Also, for those who are not familiar with me, I'm a full-time stained glass artist. I have a shop update every few months or so, usually every 2 months, and currently we're preparing for a shop update that's in about a week. I have been really struggling with working recently because of like migraines and different issues. So I've been struggling. We're gonna get it done though, it's fine. The little ice cream one, I love it. I really wish I could buy in person. Each piece is different with art glass, and the online stores have no idea what part you need. Yeah, exactly. You're gonna get completely different stuff every time you order, or like from how it looks online. I really like this, so I really want to try to have this be there. No. No! If it were on this side, it would be perfect, but I need it to be on this side. Darn it. Russ posting his crude mouse, for shame. Where is this crude mouse? I don't see a crude mouse. It's so close. I have to have it line up perfectly with these little lines down here, so that's why I'm being very particular. I think this will work. We'll have a little bit of the tip up here missing, but it's just the tip. It's fine. Okay. I will not look it up, and I'll use the excuse that I need to work, and I'm busy working, and I can't taint my eyes with such crude imagery. I can't taint thine eyes. Exactly. Just hide it with the solder. It's fine. Just the tip. Just the tip. I can't see any of the stickers you're using, ZJ, because I'm on the Restream chat. So all I see is like the text, like Kurt Pog, Kurt So I have no idea what you're using. It's fine. I feel bad because I miss out on like half of the D-Live emotes. I can see the stickers, just not the emotes for some reason. Yes. Beautiful. She's coming together. All right. I want like really dark red. Emotes are lame anyway. Poor emotes. They did nothing wrong. Ooh, weird glass. I didn't even see the backside of this. This is perfect for the little tip of the feather. Just the tip. That's the phrase for today. Just the tip. Yeah, I'm like sad too that I can't respond with any, because I have like the extension for the browser for DLive that lets me like, I have like a ton of stickers collected. A green one. I don't know about a green one. Although I did a green pumpkin off of Alicia's suggestion, and it was possibly one of my favorite things that I made for the last shop update. I just don't know how I would spin a green feather. What kind of, like a dark green feather? I wish I had a peacock feather outline, but I haven't drawn one. What piece is this? 7. Right here. Yes. 7. It's fine. I can't do crap for myself, but I guess I have the SunBear mojo going. Yes, please feel free to give me all of your suggestions. Thank you, thank you. After I solder the piece, can I go right to putting wax on it? Will that keep it from oxidizing? Yes, as long as you clean all the flux off. I just want to make sure we didn't skip that step. So clean the flux off, and then you should be good to go. Some people actually, yes. So if you keep it silver, regardless of what you do, you need to be polishing your pieces. So if you wash off the flux, you want to keep it silver, immediately slap on that polish the sole out of it, and it'll keep it really nice and good. You're still gonna have to, like, it's impossible to avoid tarnishing, but then, you know, if you do a patina, do the patina, clean it up, and then do the polish. So yes, I just want to make sure. You can absolutely have my peacock feather pattern if you ever want to. Too many small pieces for me. Ooh, I might take you up on that. Because I really enjoy drawing, but I'm going to be honest, I have been having a really hard time with creativity the last, like, month and a half or so. So, and yeah, Diamond, I hope I didn't, like, make you feel belittled. I was just wanting to clarify, that's all. Just trying to teach and learn and all that good stuff. It's interesting. I want it to be really dark. Maybe like a Do we want to do a black piece for the tip? Black? Is it too much? Oh, thank you, Alicia. I appreciate that. Where is the glass? Okay, good. I just want to make sure, Diamond. Yes! Third Dan! Hello, and thank you. I feel like the black would be nice, too. I don't think cardinal feathers have a black tip to them, maybe, but, like, who cares? I did a green feather. I thought it was pretty, but it hasn't sold yet, so I may be the only one. Let's see. That bear paw was 3 flavors of awesome. Dark. Thank you. That was like the end of it. Like after that, I know it sounds really lame when you're, oh, I just am not feeling creative. It's like it's all in my own brain, you know? Think of it like a shadow. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Dimension. I have a scrap bin for black, so let's go ahead and see if we can get in here. I don't know if I have any just like plain. Man, all my glass got really dusty in my move. Ooh, yes, perfect. Perfect. Y'all on D-Live are wild. The wild children. I love D-Live though. It's my origin story was from D-Live. Oh, here it is. Okay. And I met, you know, I have a special place in my heart for D-Live because I have met like legitimate friends from D-Live because of my time on D-Live. People who I talk to daily. Doing a big glass haul this weekend. Can't wait. Ooh! I don't know if you're in the Discord, Dan, but if you are and you want to post your glass haul, please do, because I really revel in like seeing other people's glass hauls. I'm just like, ooh. Hey, so glad to catch you live. Hey, Clinton, how's it going? I'm about to start soldering my first large piece. I have lead came for the border and was wondering how I should attach my hooks for hanging. So ideally you want the hooks. I don't know what the piece is shaped like or anything, but ideally you want the hooks to be attached to like a connection point. So say this is your stained glass and there's like a design, whatever here. So this is your outer border. Oh, I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to see. You want I attach the eyelets to where these solder lines connect to the outside. That's going to give you the strongest holds. Because if you put your hooks or anything, you solder it directly to the lead came, it's gonna stretch it out. So yeah, I've never used zinc before, but it doesn't stretch. It is a little bit trickier to use, but if you're like just starting out and you don't have zinc or things to cut it, then it might be hard. But yeah, no, if it's a large piece, you don't want it just soldered to the lead came itself. So you are correct. Sorry, I didn't read the next question or the next comment. I have a friend that does stained glass, or that does glass. I sent her your YouTube link. Oh, thank you so much. Mavis, welcome. I try my gosh darndest to post regularly on there, but I'm gonna be honest, it can be a little tricky. like streaming and posting videos, excuses, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Evadium just subscribed on YouTube. Hello. Thanks. If you're watching. You have like based. You have the most random assortment of gifts. Yeah, and I don't know how big is the piece that you're making, Clinton? Alright, here's our black piece. Ooh, I think that looks nice. Nice little tip. Okay, so now we need this tiny little piece right here, number 10. We can start going lighter. I think I want to make it almost see-through, like some of the almost see-through glass. I think what I'm going to do for piece number 11 is I'm going to use this glass. It has a really nice, rich ruby color, and it's much lighter, obviously. That's like the one thing that other streaming platforms are missing, are like funny GIFs that you can comment. Like anytime I've been on Twitch and I'm like interacting, it's a circle 1 foot across. Can you use zinc in a circular? Like I said, I have to admit, I've never used zinc, so I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to... I like to be honest if I don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't know what I'm talking about with zinc. Let's do it right here. I like this piece. Right there. I have a stained glass wizard I love. Oh, nice. Yeah, I usually put my hooks on last. It really just depends on your workflow. I put mine on last though. Especially because then when you go to make the solder like pretty, you go to like spice it up or whatever, you're not going to have the hook like fall and get all weird. That's really cool. I like wizards. My job description on my Facebook, which I don't really use, but it's stained glass wizard. I don't use it anywhere else, but I just think it's funny. And my I have a necklace that has a bear on one side and a wizard on the other. At the glass store, they said I need a special tool to bend zinc like that. Thin U-came zinc can curve, but not too tight of a curve. Yeah, I think for a circle, it sounds like probably your best bet is going to be lead came, just for the ease of use, ease of access. I mean, I've been doing this for 2.5, 3 years now, and still have gotten by just fine without using zinc. So nice. This for piece number 11. Shaping up. She's shaping up. I like how it looks too. I think this is gonna be a nice feather. A nice feather. Which side do I want to use? This one. The other side is ugly. I use old lead cutters to cut zinc. And yes, you are correct. Based department manager. It's a feather. So if you're not familiar with my work, I'll show you. I'll show you what I do. So I make stuff like this, but then I add my own like painted details onto it to make it not boring, in my opinion. It's not boring if you don't paint, but in my opinion it's boring for me to do it. So this is like the kind of stuff I make. Like I did this bear paw that has all these little painted details. It's a little dusty right now. I gotta clean it up. Made this little snow fox, painted details. So it's not just going to be a plain feather. I think I'm going to probably paint some like stripes on this and maybe try to make it realistic. I've always wanted to do a realistic feather in stained glass and like paint like a lot of details and stuff. Have you seen that snakeskin piece on Insta? She put snakeskin between two clear pieces. I have. I've seen quite a few people do that. I've seen people do that with like leaves and stuff too. I've been working with stained glass full time for a couple weeks now, and your videos have been very helpful. So thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm glad that you found them helpful. And yes, I have a series of feathers. Hey Annie, how's it going? Yeah, so this is the other thing that I do for those who are not familiar with me. I painted like all the little topographical lines and little stars and all that little stuff. All that little stuff. I wish I could like take these gloves off, but I can't without throwing them out because they're gross and like vinyl. Not very happy with my purchase. Games, Dean. I didn't read your username right. Hello. I use Pebeo Vitria 160, and I am going to be looking into getting Pebeo Vitrail, which is a solvent-based. I don't know what that means. It's been a while since I took chemistry classes. Solvent-based, so you don't have to bake it in the oven. So I'm going to be trying that, and I'm also going to be reaching out to Pebeo and see if I can like work with them and stuff. We'll see. So the Pebeo Vitria 160 is, like I said, it's the only thing I've used so far. And it requires, so you paint your pieces, let it dry for 24 hours, and then you bake it in a conventional oven at 325 for 40 minutes. I've been using a toaster oven, and I've been setting it at 250 Fahrenheit and doing it for 50 minutes, and it's had the same effect because the higher temperature was burning the paint, the white paint specifically. So beware of toaster ovens. Alright, got my little drink of water. We'll go back to cutting this feather. I don't know how I feel about the green feather. We'll see. We will see. Because the only like green birds I can think of are like neon green. And I would want to do like a foresty green feather. Ooh, but you know, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it in my brain as I'm speaking. It could be. It's there. Okay, we might do a green feather because now it's in my brain. I might do a like mountainy painted feather or something, like a nature mallard. Yes, that's another one. Hi James, thank you. Like kind of a more like abstract, like the paw, how the paw has like a mountain in it and stuff, kind of like that, but like feather. We can make it cool. You can make anything cool if you try hard enough. Put our own little spin on it. Be great. Greatest feather you've ever seen. Shatter the like button. Share the tar out of your favorite video. Yes, thank you. Please feel free to make me rich. Please feel free. No pressure. Any small amount helps fund my need for salmon and honey. Ew, God. This glass is so hard to make. Oh my gosh. It's so thick too. Oh, this is thick glass. Ah, it cut my glove. Oh my gosh. I'm struggling. Gloves suck. I'm gonna get a cut directly on that spot if I don't immediately change these gloves. Yuck! Yes. With 2 C's. Oh, she's coming together. Very nice. I am disappointed in these gloves. Oh my gosh. What can you do, Molly? What can you do? With 3 C's. Whoa, I didn't even read that right. Dang. That's thick. That is thick. Okay. Piece number 4 is traditionally see-through. So I think what we're gonna do is make piece number 4. Ooh, the Observer 333 is now a Sun Cub. Thank you for the follow. I like triple threes. Very nice. 22 and 222 is my absolute luckiest, most bestest number though. Partial. Let's see if we have any of this glue glass down here. I don't think we do. Maybe. No. We're gonna have to cut the tiniest little piece off. Yo, oh. Hello. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. And yes, I put very minimal effort into my Twitch. My YouTube is like my chef's kiss bread and butter. I'm on there more. I reply to comments more. I have no idea how to like grow on Twitch more. And I just kind of like, I use it as like a cross promotional thing, but you know, I want this to like be educational too. So if people find me on Twitch and they're like, ooh, this kind of looks neat, you know, they can follow me and listen to me rant about chickens and other stuff. I don't know. Whatever it is that I talk about for 2 to 3 hours. This is really dirty. Alright, so this needs to be like this. I hate cutting an entire, just a little piece off of a giant sheet like this, but we don't have any options. So. Absolutely shatter that like button. Decimate that like button. Yes. Perfect. So we're doing it so when we cut it, it's upside down, but this will be the side that we see. Because we want that texture. That's pretty cool though, that you just started doing stained glass. Was there something in particular that like inspired you to start doing stained glass? Seems like the stained glass market on Twitch is wide open. There's a lot of glass blowing, but very little glass cutting. You are correct. There is one other big stained glass artist that I am familiar with. She actually I used to live in the same area as her. Her name is Glasswork Pixie. Oh, Brian is cutting some firewood, and I was like, the whole shed was shaking. Glasswork Pixie is well known. There's someone, I can't remember her name. She's like a variety streamer, and she hosted me recently, or rated me recently, and she has like 12,000 followers or something. But I think she normally plays Animal Crossing and stuff, and then she just like got back into doing stained glass, so that was cool. There's Wazworks, who I've talked to a few times. I don't know if she's still streaming. And then someone who came into my chat and who like comes and hangs out, Nanu is streaming on Twitch as well. And he's new to stained glass. Oh, we need some cutting oil in here. But yeah, other than that, I don't know of anyone else. I'm not on Twitch very often. I have minimal phone space, so I don't have the app. And then I live out in the middle of nowhere, and our internet is 100 gigabyte per month hotspot, so blowing glass can cause lip cuts. Sure. Great, there's that. Yes, yes, yes. We're almost done with this red feather. It's only been an hour, too. We are on a roll, y'all. We're on a gosh darn roll. We need some gray. I think some light gray for the top. Which I just saw some over here. I have this. This would be really nice, but I have a gray glass bin. So, let's see if we can unearth that. I need to redo this entire side shelf I have over here. I keep all of my like bins like this. It's impossible to see, so maybe I could get some LED lights to go behind the shelves to like illuminate it. Bin at sink scrubbing. Feather looks awesome. Thank you. Something about stained glass I've always loved the look of, the vintage feel, I guess. So I broke my foot a while back and decided to use my downtime to get into this. Ah, very nice. That's a good use of downtime. See, if I did that, I have all these things that I want to crochet, but then inevitably I'd probably just sit and play like Final Fantasy or something. My fiance just got me Final Fantasy X, and I've been like whole bunch. Been cranking out Christmas ornaments, great for the practice. Yes, I haven't made any Christmas ornaments. I guess I could make some simple ones for gifts for people. Everyone in my family already has stained glass because I'm like, this is all I can do. And I don't have a whole ton of money to be buying you fancy things. So, handmade gifts all around, for sure. But you know, I feel like that's better anyway. Handmade gifts, supporting, well, not really, you're not supporting yourself. I was gonna say supporting small businesses. But if you get a handmade gift from your family member and they have a store, you can help support them by advertising it. Alright, here's our gray glass. Plenty. So maybe we could do, just for the tiny bits, dark gray for the bottom, and then like one teensy tiny little wisp of like blushy gray. Handmade is fancy. Don't get me wrong, I wasted the first few months on video games. Yes, yes, yes! I mean, you know, you can't be like on the ball creative all the time, you know? You just can't. It's just not possible. What kind of video games do you like to play? What are you into? What should I look into? Because I want more. It's like no difference between these. I guess kind of is. Glass can be so tricky with the different transparencies and stuff. Okay, I like this. Tiny little feather will go here, and then these will be the darker. Pong. Yeah, my wife does wire wraps, so I'm planning on joining her at some Christmas craft shows. That's awesome. Does she post it anywhere? Do you want to post? Feel free to post links, and this goes for anyone watching. Feel free to post links. We are in this time of year, especially to support small businesses. So if you have anyone that you know that does something crafty, that they make things and they sell them, please feel free to post their links, anything at all, to help get some exposure, get some eyes on their shop. I love it. And if I have extra money, I'll order something. I don't know what to do for these last pieces. Maybe like... I like this right here. So for piece number 12, that's 7, not 12. You've inspired me to start stained glass. Hi, Navi. That's awesome. Ooh, yes. Let's see. Heck yes. Wire wrapping is so cool. Aw, creative designs for the creative being. I love it. I'm definitely gonna check this out later. Thank you. Thank you. What is this extra money you speak of? I don't know. Ooh, Small Business Saturday. That's a thing. I don't know anything about current events. I'm out of the loop. That's part of my I call coins extra money. That's been part of my problem recently is I'm like really I've not been on the social media ball. I wish I could explain why in time, I suppose, but I've just been like I'm not on my game. Not on my game right now, which is bad. It's Christmas time. The feather is going to be so pretty. Thank you. Who suggested the red feather? Who was that? Because whoever did, thank you. I have a horrendous memory, so sorry. Most of the time I forget about things that I was just talking about on the stream, and people will respond a few minutes later, and I'm just like, what? Hey, thank you so much, Games Dean, for the donation. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That will go towards my Small Business Saturday extra cash to help support other small businesses. Thank you so much. Y'all are too kind to me. You spoil me. Spoil me rotten. And it's funny too because like I said on Restream, I don't see the icons that pop up. So it says hippo character repeatedly points to the streamer while chanting "Get good." So I get like a nice narration of what's going on in the GIF that you chose. Okay, so these are the tiny little fibers we're talking about.
Ice cream.
Hey, thank you so much,
cream.
Warnook. What's up? How have you been?
Ice cream.
Happy early Thanksgiving Eve.
Ice cream.
Whoa, that's a lot of ice creams. Thank you. Spoiling me rotten, y'all. You're just spoiling me. are you doing? Do you have any special plans for Thanksgiving? Are you guys staying in the new house or are you traveling? I'm procrastinating a little before I start cooking. Fair enough. Fair enough. We're staying right here. I hope never to travel again. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Go, you have every right to feel that way. You can get green feather from a peacock, some budgie, and something called Audubon? Audubon bird? What is that? Yeah. I don't like words that make me feel silly when I say them. Yeah, we have, we're gonna go see Brian's family tomorrow, and it's a 2-hour drive, which I'm not excited about. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be great. It'll be great. First snow in Nova Scotia today, about 3 inches. Ooh! That's awesome. So I don't know if you know this, maybe. I'm in Florida. So we actually moved to a part of Florida that is very, like, abnormally high and dry and, like, cold. So we've been getting, like, last night, and don't laugh at me, okay? Like, this is cold for me. Last night it got into the 40s Fahrenheit. I don't remember what that is in Celsius, so sorry. But very cold. I had to turn on the dang heater. I had my little headache and I was shivering. I had to turn on the heater. It was pathetic, but it's been getting really cold here. I love it. Love it. My thin Florida blood, though. Everyone else, it's like, it's t-shirt weather. Peacock feather would be crazy. It would be, and I'm really hoping that that's next at some point. I don't think I'm gonna do it for this. Like, peacocks aren't very, like, Christmassy. I'm still having soldering problems. The tape keeps lifting a little bit in certain spots. Well, it can be a little tricky. There's so many things. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch, new friend. There's so many things that go into foil lifting that, like, it can be hard to diagnose, because there's, like, you have to make sure the edges are clean, you have to make sure the faces are clean, you have to make sure that your iron isn't too hot, you have to make sure you're not working it too much with your iron and causing it to burn. Like, you know, there's so many things that go into it, and honestly, it took me a very long time to, like, really diagnose my own issues, which I think is, like, that's where my videos come from. Yeah, let me read a quote from one of the things that has made me laugh the hardest, off of my stained glass website I order stuff from. Stand by. Where is it? Foil. Let's see. Okay, so as per this website, burnishing the foil on the front and the back of the glass pieces is desirable for a smooth track for the solder to adhere to. It is not necessary to burnish with such energy as to attempt to form a molecular bond between the copper foil and the glass. Simply smoothing out the wrinkles will suffice. Now, that made me laugh really hard when I read it, but I also kind of disagree, because I try so hard to make those become one. Like, I burnish the tar out of my foil. You don't want to overdo it, though, because you can burnish too much and, like, rip it, but delicate balance. Glass may be greasy from finger oils. Wash hands and clean glass, too. Yes. I make it scream. Also, when you scrub it, be careful not to go against the edge of the foil. Yes, that, too. Whenever I clean my glass and my The edges, I personally like to use rubbing alcohol. So I'll have like a little piece of cloth with rubbing alcohol. And I will also use rubbing alcohol on my fingers. And that like just really helps it get rid of the oil, and I'll do that a few times while I'm foiling. I personally can't wear gloves when I foil just because it gets in the way so much. I like get mad. But yeah, some clownin' old guy wrote that. I just know it. I can feel it. Some guy that's like kind of balding with longer hair. I can feel it that that's who wrote that. And I love that. It makes me laugh so much. Someone like my grandpa would write something like that too. No! Infuriating! We could still use that technically. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, so we have our little white pieces, and then this will be our other little gray. I drink alcohol with it. Whatever makes it more tolerable. Foiling is probably one of the worst parts of it, and grinding, which is like half of the process. It's fine. Ooh, the table foiler is on sale on anything in stained glass right now for $52.95. What a bargain. Not sponsored, by the way. That's just a bargain. Oh gosh, working with this gray glass is very thick. So we'll see how we can, if we can even break this. We'll see. But yeah, person who said they're having problems with their foil lifting, I hope that was helpful. What's the status update? Do you have anything to report back off of anything that we said? No! What? Charlie! Charlie, are you okay? Don't do that. Sometimes I feel like you just like to say things that make me get all flustered. Now! Like freak out. Sometimes. It's not hard. It's not difficult to get me all no. It's quite easy. My friends do it all the time. Please don't be like this, man. Come on, man. Yes. Whoop. Okay. Wow. Look at this. Oh, we need to figure out what we're doing for the vein of the feather. The quill, the tip. I drink when I solder. I was having issues a couple weeks ago with edges. I think you were right. Overworking it seems fixed now. Good. Okay, I'm glad that you figured that out, that we helped you figure that out. I think that is the most common problem is really like, because I used to do that. And now you want to play hot potato with your edges. Like you do not want to be you don't want to be overcrowding them. You don't want to be smothering them, you know. Fearless tiny peacemaker. Listen, there was a cat skull that I made, and the cat skull, this was like when I first started. It was like this big. The little teeth, the little cat skull teeth, I'm not even kidding, were a size of like a grain of rice. Don't throw glass. Don't be reckless. Don't throw glass. I like tiny pieces though. Little tiny tiny little, ugh, they're so annoying though, but they're fun. And they give a nice effect, right? They give a nice effect. Okay, what are we gonna do for the vein? What, probably white? No, not white. Maybe gray? Let's see, cardinal feather. Like a real cardinal feather. What is it? Real. Okay, it is white. Like a whitish gray. So we'll just do white. I don't want it to stand out too much though. Maybe we could do this gray so it's not pure white. White can be very jarring. Like when you're drawing humans, you don't want to like draw the whites of the eyes white. So I think we'll do this light gray. We'll base it off of right here. I want to like put some stripes on here too, like paint some black stripes for some reason. What I'm thinking is potentially doing like painting some really fine filaments, like just a few of them, just to give some extra like oomph. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet, and if I want to like add like white in there, but I think that's what I want to do. Ooh, raid! Crafts raid! Hello! Welcome! Sorry there's no notification when that happens. I'm technologically illiterate. By the looks of the heart, I'm assuming you do some sort of crocheting or knitting or yarn thing. I see yarn in the heart. How's it going? How is your stream? Welcome. We're making a glass feather. Yay. Oh, this is gonna be hard to break, I'll tell you that much. Hi! Yes! So here, ooh, I'll give you a little spiel. Hello everyone, my name is Rachel. I'm a full-time stained glass artist and I have been for almost 2 years now. I make things like this. Hold on. I'm bringing him over. I have to do this anytime new people come in. So I do general shop updates as well as custom commissions. And for this upcoming shop update, which is December 2nd, I'm doing like a wintry theme. So I make little things like this where there's like a bear. This is the first time I've made bears, by the way, in my 3 years of doing stained glass. So I make stuff like this, like a little fox. He's a little like winter snow fox spirit. I have this bear paw. Also the first time I've made really anything bear related. And I have like, there's little mountains and trees. And then this is the, there's a lot more stuff, but I'm gonna keep it brief. This is the pièce de résistance, which is this like topographical mountain. This was the first thing I did for this upcoming shop update. So I'm super happy with it. I love it. So yeah, thank you so much. This is the kind of stuff I do. I have like a whole feather series that I've done in the past where I like paint stars on them and I just kind of make them more interesting than like normal feathers, I guess. So this one, I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet, but it's red. I haven't made a red feather. I love the iridescent glass you made the fox out of. Saw the post on pictures on Instagram. Thank you so much. But yeah, so that's like a little bit about me. Let me scroll back up because I saw a message about what kind of stuff you make and I didn't get to read it. I love you and your art. Thanks so much, Macy. I knit, crochet, vinyl cut, and a plethora of other things. I love watching glass art. Very cool. I have crocheted a tiny bit, but I'm really bad. Like I'll be in here all day, and then I'm like all crafted out. So, and I go into my house, and I'm just like, I'm done. I've been working on a granny square blanket for about 3 years now, and I've done 2 of the square foot squares. So just to give you an idea of how slow. Yes, thank you everyone. Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. That's just a little preview of what I do. I also have a YouTube channel where I put tutorials up, not as often as I should, but they're there. So in case anyone has ever been like, what the heck is stained glass about? Do I want to do this? I have videos over there on my YouTube. I knew it was gonna happen. This glass is so fragile. Fragile. Sometimes it happens. Can we work with this? Can we just have a shorter feather stem? No, it's lame. She leaves her studio and does some... No! No. None of that. Like, maybe like actual paperwork, but not the other kind. I know the feeling once you put something down, it's hard to pick it back up. Yes, I'm just like, it'll get done eventually. I left gold Sharpie on my glass too long. How can I take it off? I use melamine sponges, or also called magic erasers. If you get them wet, they work a little bit better. I use them dry, and I don't mind it, but that should take any metallic Sharpie or anything off pretty easily, so it shouldn't be too bad. May I ask what type of paint that you use for the details on your pieces? Yes, I use Pebeo Vitria 160. Let me grab a vial so you can see. Pebeo, it's backwards, so sorry. Vitria 160. Ooh, there we go. Yes, rubbing alcohol will also work, Charlie. You are correct. Fantastic suggestion. Granny was a small lady. She doesn't need a big blanket. Well, I am not a small lady, and it's for me. So, in theory, it's for me. I feel like I missed a message. Hold on, let's scroll up. Okay, no, I did not. Yeah, the only way that I unwind after my streams and after working is I will play either Minecraft, or lately I got Final Fantasy X that my fiance bought me. That's been fun. Dead Cells, Hades, those are some other favorites. Breath of the Wild. I have a question. How expensive is it to get into stained glass arts? I will be in lurk mode while I make dinner. Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for the raid, and I love having you here, Crafts. I'm the same way after when I'm done streaming, I'm just like, raid, bye! So to get into stained glass, I would say, I usually say that you need to be really comfortable with all of your materials and stuff, around $500. So a good beginner kit is going to be maybe somewhere around like 300, 400. If you're really resourceful, you can put your own stuff together and you can kind of skimp on some things. You can find things used, and you can get it all for maybe $200. But glass is very expensive right now, and it's going to keep getting more expensive. So glass is going to be your main expense, I would say, for me. Here, I'll move my camera down so you can see the... Oh, not me! This is my current glass collection, and you can see I have big sheets over here, and I just have tons of sheets. I have little tiny bins with scraps and whatever in them. So I've probably spent upwards of $1,000, $1,500, maybe $2,000 on glass. So it's a problem after a while. My friend I haven't ran into. Hi, how are you? I know it's been so long. It is coming along very well. I didn't put any insulation in yet. So for those who are not familiar with anything about me, which is probably a good majority, I moved into the middle of nowhere. We have a tiny home, and then I have the shed that I purchased that we got electricity put into by my friend's dad, bless him. And this is my studio. So I have a very small area to work with, but it works. So, oh my gosh, messages. You shrink as you get older, I think. Yes, I'll probably be like 5'5" when I'm older. I'm 5'9", so kind of a little tall. Thousands for sure, me too. It's a problem. My wife has a soldering iron already, but I was able to get away with 250-ish. Cool. Heck yeah. That is, I like hearing, I like hearing what other people have spent, because that's about an estimate. My friend put together all of her like used things and found all her used things for about $220. So let's see. Not counting glass, of course. Yes. It is nice to have my own studio, and thank you so much. You're 4. Oh, tiny. Oh my god, I'm almost a foot tall. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Let's see. I made a drawing the other day, and a friend said it would look lovely as stained glass ceiling, but I assumed it wouldn't be a $20 holiday craft. Definitely not. Definitely not. I think that's the thing that kind of shocks people the most is like they don't understand how expensive stained glass materials are. The solder is it used to be you could get a pound of 60-40 solder for $10 off of the website I use anyway, and now it's like 16. So it's basically some places it's doubled in price. It's crazy. And then glass is getting more expensive too. So depressing. Brian, it's so dark outside, and Brian's like an apparition that just appeared in the window. I wrote ceiling instead of piece. It's been like this all day. Might be time for bed. I spent about $700 to get set up to start with stained glass. Ooh! I mean, it depends on where you are, though, and depends on, like, how patient you are, too. So, I'm not very patient, but I am patient. I waited a while to get my materials together.
What's up, Hedgewitch Studios? Fire's going. It's huge. So, whenever. I'm gonna keep it going. Got plenty of wood.
You come in here smelling like a campfire while I'm working. That's not even fair. We got marshmallows yesterday. I like the beard sniff. My husband does that too. What, your little... 16, where do you get your solder? The best I've seen is 30. I think it's like 16 or 17. I order all of my supplies off of anythinginstainedglass.com. I think it did go up since even when I ordered it, so I think it is 17 or 18 now. So it's bad. It's because there's a tin shortage, and 60-40 solder is 60% tin, 40% lead. So I wonder if 50-50 is cheaper. I haven't even checked. I ordered 60-40. It's all I've worked with. It's all I'm gonna work with. Although I have been wanting to get some lead free. I'm gonna work. Hold on, I need to work. I need to cut this darn piece. Tapping method works like a charm, I'll tell you what. Tried and true. Tried and true. I hate 50-50, but it's maybe $2 cheaper. I don't know if that's worth it, to be honest. I feel like I'm just gonna charge more and enjoy my soldering. Don't burn the wood. You can make screw box from those foot-long bits and card-sized bits. I don't have any carpentry experience, and Brian has even less than me, so we will burn the wood as we see fit. We love campfires. Making little campfires and s'mores. Well, just marshmallows, really. Boy, I chose a really bad time to fall in love with stained glass. Yes. Yes. Sapphire 6040. That's where I get it from. But when I ordered it less than a month ago, it was $15. So it's already going up. Honestly, I think that it's kind of like the amount of people that are getting into stained glass right now. I think that the pandemic made it so this is like a new wave of stained glass. So from my my mentor and like someone I used to talk to, she's been in the industry for over 30 years and she sees it come and go in waves. And I feel like people like not leaving their houses and like needing hobbies and still working really good jobs. Like the stained glass field is getting flooded right now. And it's like, it's perpetuated by people like me making tutorial videos and teaching people that there are other ways that you can live your life and make money. So it's kind of a tricky time. But yeah, everything is very expensive right now. And it doesn't help that there's certain companies that are increasing their glass prices. Oceanside or Ocean Tile, I don't know what their name is, sorry. They, I think, are going to switch to making only fusible glass, which means it's going to basically be like a minimum of $30 per square foot because fusible glass is way more expensive. And they're just like, we're just going to make it easier for us and we're just going to have only fusible glass. And all of us like traditional stained glass artists are just like, no, please. I ordered 2 to 3 weeks ago. It was 15 something. Today it's $17.96. Yeah, same here, Alicia, same here. So I'm keeping my eye out on Facebook for bulk grabs and when people realize it's time consuming and hard to price, you gotta really hustle. Yes. I ended up getting an unexpected present of some money, so decided to invest while I could into the hobby. Oceanside, so dumb. Yes, it's very frustrating. I get it for them as well, but so the thing that happened with Spectrum, so Spectrum moved their factory to Mexico. I don't know why, but they moved their factory to Mexico, and that's why the Spectrum iridized, the Spectrum, everything Spectrum was not being produced. There's no more Spectrum iridized. They moved to Mexico because they couldn't, like, the people that they hired, like, couldn't get the formulas right and stuff, so they were having a really hard time keeping up with production. This is from what I've been told, so if this is wrong, I'm sorry. Production, and then I think Oceanside or Ocean Tile, whatever, bought Spectrum, and then like took over their formula basically, because it's the same formula almost, but it's very expensive. What do you use for a cutting mat? I have this like grid plastic thing. It's just like a paper craft mat that I don't know what it's called, but this is what I use for cutting, and I like it. I was going to go back to Hobby Lobby solder to save money, and it was used to. Then I saw the price jump. No thanks. And it's gonna keep going up. I don't know why there's a tin shortage right now. Probably some socio-political drama. But it's gonna keep getting worse. Hopefully. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Okay, our red feather is done. Let's move on. Let's move on. I'm gonna grab a little plastic bag to put it in so we can grind it up later. Yeah, Lisa, I think this is the same thing. It's used for like cutting cloth and cutting paper and stuff. I have the Waffle Grid cutting thing where it like catches all the glass scraps. I hated it, so $15 wasted, really, because I've used it like 4 times. If you have to use Hobby Lobby solder, go for it, but if you can branch away from them entirely, you'll find the other products work way more efficiently. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, I think they carry mostly Studio Pro. Waffle Grid. If it was, listen, if the Waffle Grid was made of a softer material, if the Waffle Grid was made out of this material, of this mat, it would be perfect. But it's too hard. Yeah, you don't really need anything special to cut glass. Charlie. Come on. Come on, man. Oh no, I punctured it. You pierced the toast. Oh no. I don't know if anyone has seen The Birdcage, but I love that movie. Here, Lisa, I will... Oh, God. So the Waffle Grid, it's underneath 30 pounds of solder right now. I'm not going to move it right now, sorry. The Waffle Grid has, like, little squares that are about, like, 4 of these squares. It's, like, yay big. Little square. You can't really see it. But it's solid underneath, and it's raised up maybe about that much. So whenever you cut glass on it, it catches all these little scrappy shards, so it's not going to catch in your hands. Yes, tiny shards. I've had difficulty transferring to Emerway because I only use Studio Pro. Gotcha. Yeah, the damn Waffle Grid. Everyone hates it. It is like ideal, like so ideal of a product, and it sucks. Sorry, Waffle Grid makers. Alright, let's put all this red stuff, red glass away. And let's move on to our next color. It's okay. It is okay. That is why I like streaming. It can help invigorate me. Especially lately when I've been like just such a bump on a log. Oh my goodness. Goodness golly gee whiz. I'm dipping out, my friend. Nice chatting with you. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yes, go foil. Quit letting me distract you. And hopefully I'll catch you next time. Good luck with all of your projects. Okay. I need another drink of water. I've been talking my face off. Are you okay, Molly? She cries when she poops. Oh, she always has. It's very weird. All right. What color do we want to do next? Didn't you make Van Gogh's irises? Not quite, but I did make irises. I'm going to go fill up my water bottle because I need a little bit more and I'm basically out. I'm going to be back in just a few minutes, like 2 minutes. So give me a second. I just got to go inside and get some more water. And I'll be right back. It's going to say stream starting soon. Ignore that. I'll switch it to BRB because I'm a total boomer. I cry when I poop too. My cat Rigby does that too. Cats are weird. I was scoring the goodness out of the glass, however now I'm trying a more gentle approach. It still works. Yeah, so there's a delicate balance between, you don't want to be too heavy-handed with it. Like, you shouldn't see shrapnel, like, flying up. Really, you just want, like, a nice, even, thin score line. But, hold on, I'm gonna go get more water. Molly's struggling over there. We're all just gonna do our best. Oh my gosh. Y'all need to leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm back. I can't work in these conditions. Alright. Let's put our red glass, the rest of our red glass away, and we'll move on. I think we're just gonna stick with the feather thing because we're just doing that. We're just doing that. Alright, red glass over here. Brian has a fire started outside and it's so smoky and I'm so like, how dare he? How dare he start a fire without me? So comfy. Hello, how are you? Welcome. How have you been? Let's see. Oh, I'm missing some messages about, let's see. Should look like a hair is laying on it. Super faint, just score it, not really cutting it. Yes. Or use sharp scissors and crank on them. Okay. Firestream win. Brian actually wants to start doing some like fireside chat streams. He hasn't yet, but he wants to. And I think it would be fun. We were talking earlier about doing a, like starting another channel and doing like a podcast type thing where we just like, cause he's online a lot. A lot. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well. I miss you too. I'm so far away now though, so I only come down there like maybe once every few months. Or so-ish. I don't know any of the people that work at the place I used to work at now too. I know obviously some of them, but there's some people, I swear, I'm basically hazing them. They'll like text me and I'll just be like, that is unacceptable. I'm like such a Karen to them and I'm like, nah, just kidding. Yeah, but no, I like, we wanted to like do a podcast and he would get all the content for it basically and just like show me videos and surprise me with all this fun stuff. So that's what I thought that would be fun. This is the glass I'm thinking about using for the next feather. So this piece number 5 and piece number 9, these are always the party pieces. I don't know if I want to make it like a bright teal blue or if I want to make it like maybe a light purple, like a snowy purple. Oh, for sure. No, it would be like a live thing. So it would be a live thing and then we would of course leave up the like the replay of it. We haven't ironed out any details. We were just talking about it, but I think it would be fun. When I'm in a good mood, I like to, you know, be on stream. Just most of the time. So this piece right here, this part is white, but when you look at it, it's like pinkish blue. And I'm wondering if there's a way that I can incorporate this. It's very pale though. I don't know. Maybe like a pale purple? Pale purple. I have a lot of these like blues and pale pastellies. Pastellies. Woo, it's a big piece. We're struggling, y'all. We're struggling. But I know Brian wants to do like a podcast channel, something or other on his own too. He's been talking about it. He just needs like a bunch of people. Next time, okay, so for those who are watching, next time he comes in here, any stream, any future stream, I need everyone to bombard the chat and be like, when are you making, like just make him feel bad. Demand content from Beardman. Demand it. A nice story in front of a fire in Granddad chair. Just be sure he doesn't catch you in his chair. I wish we had a nice rocking grandfather chair. This is where I'm thinking, right here. Right here. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Yes, you can. This glass is just very large.
Wow.
Gnome!
Wow.
Thank you for the lemons. Demand it! I will apply pressure through back channels. Yes, Warren Oak, you are a very important part of this. I need you as my backup. We need to assault him on all fronts with demands. I'm not sure where he would stream either, and I don't think he knows either. Maybe DLive. I think he's like also waiting to see if Odyssey becomes more viable of like a streaming option. I don't know if Odyssey has streaming yet. I have my YouTube channel set up on Odyssey where it like you can sync it to where it all goes there. But if anyone is not familiar, it's like I think kind of like the best competitor with YouTube at this point. A lot of people are mad that YouTube took away the dislike button because I think it's fun to go to videos and see how much people disliked something, especially like current event videos. Ugh, it's my favorite. And you can't do it anymore. It's like, come on, don't be a baby. Don't hide how much people don't like you. Don't be a baby, YouTube. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube. Please be a kind God. All right, this is what I'm thinking. Nope, that does not work. That does not work. We need to erase. We need to start fresh. Just with piece number 9. I liked to see it on tutorials. It would not tell me very quickly if it was useful or not. Oh, it would tell me very quickly if it... Yeah, exactly. Like, the dislike button is very important. It's so dumb to take it away. I don't understand why. This is not gonna fly. Oh my gosh. I think this piece... I feel like I got a piece of glass right in the crook of my arm. No more dislikes. I haven't noticed that yet. Darn, that's how I knew if the information seemed valid or not. Yeah, exactly. So every video now, it'll have the likes, but it doesn't have the dislikes. It just says like dislike and there's no number next to it. It's really stupid. Really dumb move by YouTube. Which is why I think it's going to be a lot of people going to other platforms. Maybe. Odyssey has live stream, but there's a monetary condition in credits as far as I know. Ooh, I didn't know they had live streaming. Been on the website maybe once though. All of my YouTube videos are on there, but I haven't been on there more than once. I don't know what I want the vibe of this feather to be. So I think that's my problem right now. I just don't know what other colors I'm gonna use. Where did piece number 5 go? Am I blind? Is it right in front of me? This is 6. See, I see the dislike button as being rude. Show your dislike by not watching. Trolls use it to be mean, I feel. In certain situations, yes. But I think that specifically for like videos about current events and politics and things like that. I think it is like a way, like if you're coming onto like some tiny YouTuber stream, like whatever, you know, it's like a free speech thing. But like, you know, it is hiding from me. I liked seeing it on like current event videos, news videos, because I want to see what the general, like what the gist is, like just a small snapshot of the statistics of like who likes this, who doesn't like this. It's just kind of interesting, I feel. But yeah, it's a double-edged sword. There can be people that are just nasty little things. They just dislike it to be mean to you. The dislike button saves Hedgehog. Is that due to like the terrible design in the movie? I hope this is similar. I really, I'm resistant to cutting down sheets like this and making them smaller because I never know what I'm going to use it for. So sometimes you just have to, I just struggle and I guess that's okay. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, I don't know. They got rid of the dislike button. I don't know where he's gonna stream. That was the whole point of me saying that. Yeah, if you can't handle a thumbs down, you shouldn't be doing stuff online. It's, I personally wish, like, I wish that if people did leave me a thumbs down, they'd leave me a comment as to why. That's all I want. Like, for a small channel, a thumbs down is not very productive. Which it's not realistic to expect people to be like, I disliked this and this is why, you know, but this piece of glass stopped me in my tracks. Now I have to watch. Hi, Kelsey. Isn't this glass insane? Ugh, it's amazing. We're making a feather, a few of the pieces out of this glass. I also, the other day before I had to quit and because of a headache, I made some mushroom caps from this glass. So I'm gonna make some mushrooms. It's like the most beautiful blue, purple. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love this glass. Pressing dislike and telling a video like stupid idiot critics with their rubbish is fun. Yes, good, Neil. Tell him, give him a piece of your mind. So pretty, just hanging on your wall. There's glass that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cut this one. It is a little bit broken already, but that's fine. Or I did cut some from it. This is a bullseye pink, and it has like pink and lime. You can kind of see it. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love it. Look at that. It's like I don't know if you guys have seen the magic sponge, the paint sponge lady, where she's like painting squiggles and she's like, oh my gosh, that's like me with this glass. Who walks around thumb downing stuff in the world? Asshats, that's who. They're just trying to get their opinion heard, okay? I mean, I think, like, there's been a few, like, there's, like, live streams where I'll have people thumbs down, and there's, like, of course, videos, but I think, I honestly think some of those live streams that I got a thumbs down were because my sound was off, and there was, like, some elderly people who were having a hard time, like, figuring out how to tell me that, and, like, it's just stuff like that. I don't know. Same with those TV evangelical donks. Oh, I have evangelical donks. Everyone's just trying to live their life, you know? Everyone's just trying to get by. Woo! Sharp glass is sharp, y'all. Stabbed myself. I sure did. Sure did. Ugh. Oh well. The glove will keep it in. It's fine. Yeah. Regardless, I personally wish that they hadn't have gotten rid of the dislike button. I liked it. I liked it. Not on my videos. But I liked it. I know. It's not fair. It's not fair. Alright, where am I gonna cut this darn piece from? So this is like pinkish purple, blushy, beautiful. Love it. I want it to be lighter, but I don't really have any lighter. We might have... Oh, I need a band-aid. This is dumb. It's believable that the reason really is because of ratioing some channels. Yeah. There's definitely a lot of intense ratios. They're fun though. It's fun. It's all in good fun. Kind of. Nanu, what's up? How are you? Were you streaming? I know you missed my first ouchie of the stream. It was very underwhelming. It was just me stabbing myself because I'm silly. I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Now to get my 15th glove, I'm gonna have to order more of these, and I'm gonna try to order not these because these are crappy. I'm good. No, I did not stream. I've been rearranging the studio. Ooh, I love rearranging things. It's fun. Okay, let's see what we have going on right here. Pinkish purple spots. Ooh, this has yellow in it though. It's not an acceptable alternative, although it's kind of, kinda, sorta, maybe. This is very dark. What do I do? Ooh, you know what? I have another piece of this glass too. I don't think there's any white on it though. No. Where did what happened? My glass vanished. Is it here? No. Yes. No. No. It's not here. What in tarnation? I was going to, but my cutter was hurting my hand, so I exchanged it. My new one will be here on Friday. No! You will not touch my wispy red. The wispy iridescent spectrum. Okay, I guess I thought I had a bigger piece. Maybe I used it. I guess. Oh, this would actually be really pretty. Okay, I like this. I'm glad I got this piece out. So this is a little bit darker, but it still has the same pink streak going right through the middle that's on this one. So we're going to do this, and this is perfect. Perfect! Mork took it, methinks. I've heard that a senile guy in a... I will say nothing because I don't want YouTube to flag me. But yes, I think I've heard something similar. I think I've heard something very similar. I want it to be lower. We're gonna move it down a little bit. Here. We're gonna waste a tiny bit. It's so, like, it's really funny because, like, that seems to be the general consensus of everyone who comments on my stream. I'm not going to say anything, but that's like the general consensus. It's very interesting. I moved it down too much. Dang it. I need to move it down like a millimeter. All right, where am I putting you? Here. Barely. In one of your videos, you said you did not like the black Sharpies and like the gold and silver ones better. Yes, so I do like black Sharpies, but I don't like them when it comes to iridescent. I don't like them when it comes to iridescent glass. Thoughts? A lot of times iridescent glass will soak up the black Sharpie really badly. So I do use black Sharpies plenty. I don't think I was just very clear with whenever I explained when I use them and that sort of thing. Perfect. Yes, that's what we're gonna go with. We're sticking with it. I also, I prefer metallic Sharpies when I know I'm going to be using my ring saw as well. So the ring saw really just like, it takes everything, every bit of black Sharpie off. It does also take a lot of the metallic Sharpie off, but it's not as bad. So it lasts just a little bit longer, just the tiniest bit longer. But for cases like this, and especially because my metallic Sharpies are both dying right now, I will definitely use black Sharpie, because it's just easier.
Fire.
I've been using Hoskas? Hoskas? What's that? Everyone,
No.
we were talking about the thumbs down. You don't have to
Human
read it out
thumb.
loud. Everyone was in the same consensus though. Paint pen. Oh.
But yeah, fire's still going. Anytime you're ready, it's looking real pretty. But it's gonna be going for a long time, so. You
would take me away from my stream, from my audience? You smell so smoky. I'm so jealous. I don't know if I got a headache last night because of those MSG rice things or if we ate marshmallows.
Maybe.
I really want marshmallows again though.
Make content, Fuzzy! I just finished editing content and it will be uploaded tomorrow or Friday.
They want you to live stream.
Oh.
They want you to do
well,
more content in general. Warren Oak was here too. And he was like, make content. Warren Oak came in. I asked him if he was going anywhere for Thanksgiving or if they were going to stay at his house. And he was like, I ain't traveling again. They can come to me. What kind of content do you make, Fuzzy?
Mostly related to strength training. I talk about like general nutrition and exercise stuff, but I do kind of have an emphasis on like old school training. Oh yeah, there you go. Good.
Exclamation point, beard man.
There's my channel. But yeah, new video tomorrow or Friday, and yeah, live streams are probably going to be happening very soon. Considering that
Slowly but surely
just got my new
working.
phone.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Nice. Make more. Then make some more. Yes. You tell him.
I do have fire outside, so I'm gonna go back
Okay.
and tend to that.
Go. Goodbye. Anxiety.
Funny horror stories about
Yeah, I
fire.
said you were out by the fire, and then I think Warnoke was like, you need to make some fire videos, and I was like, ooh, he was talking about doing some fireside chat videos.
Yep. Yep, bull strength.
Content. Debate the pros and cons of sleeves.
Cons of sleeves.
You look weak.
That's not true.
I know, just kidding.
I'm only sleeveless because the fire is really freaking hot. I'm burning
That's
a bunch
not
of pine wood.
True,
And
you just sleeveless all the time.
well, when it's hot.
We live in Florida, so it's most of the time. No, that's where I draw the line, Nanu. That is where I draw the line.
Yeah, that's like. She has drawn a very hard line on the beard and the
He was
mustache.
like, should I cut my hair? And I was just like, I swear to God, if you ask me that again. Jupiter, yes, he does have a channel. It's on YouTube. He has a D-Live as well, but you haven't been live streaming.
You can follow me there. I mean, I
Yeah.
might come back.
I just posted the YouTube link up there. I'll do it again just in case it didn't show up.
Beard Man
Yes.
is what she types to make
Bull
that
Strength
pop up.
on
There you go.
YouTube is his channel.
Alright,
Too far, Nanu.
back to the fire. Bye, everyone. Fun.
Alright, what next?
What are you up to? How long have you been streaming?
Like 2 hours. Not too long. Not too long.
Alright, have fun. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye. Have fun with your fire. I'll see you soon. More degrees hot. It's actually it's a pretty comfortable temperature outside tonight, so it's not too bad. I think it's gonna get cooler. I'll check later. No, I want to check now. Let's see, weather. It's 38 here. Ooh. Let's see, right now it's 62 and it's supposed to get down to 56. I don't know what that is in Celsius. So for all my Celsius bros, you're on your own. You'll just have to figure it out. I know some of the conversions, but not all of them. Ooh, tomorrow, Friday, it's supposed to get down to 41 here. That's cold for Florida. I'm telling you, we have some beautiful weather coming up. Ooh, we don't have a single high above 75 for the next 10 days. I am so excited. She'll divorce you even before you get married. Yeah, he needs to stop asking me that. He needs to stop. Subscribe. Thank you, Jupiter. Thank you, thank you. He knows. Listen, Brian is literally one of the biggest fitness geeks you'll ever hear. He researches all the time. He knows so much. He started out as my personal trainer, so I know how to pick good personal trainers. But he's very, very knowledgeable. And so anyone looking to improve their fitness and that sort of thing, he's got it. He's also, he does remote, like, online coaching too. And he's gonna start, like, trying to tell more people about it. I was like, why don't you tell more people about that? So he does online coaching. He can do Skype calls and stuff. So with our 5G hotspot. Can I sleep in your shed? I'm over the cold. Yeah, I was gonna build a loft in the shed over yonder. So we can put some stuff there. But yeah, I might rent it out so people can come here and escape the cold. You'll have to hang out with my cat, though. She's a little old and gross. Boogers and small mammals dwell in beards. Good bird habitat, though. It's a little too dark. What do I want to do for this? I'm not certain where I want to take this, heather. Because I've used that a whole bunch. Let's see. I have this really pretty... I used this purple for my irises that I did a while back. I could do... Oh, it's ugly. What do we do for this? It's like a bluish, purplish... Ooh, you know what? Can this work? Look at this. Iridescent. It's like a purple, lavender. Ooh. This might be perfect. And I never used this because it was so... I bought this. I bought this for $14.99. This thing would be like $25 now. What you won't go through to get free exercise training. That was not the intention. Friend of a friend started, he was my trainer. Not my intention to start going out with him. I was in a relationship when we first met. Oh, this is so pretty. Yes, this is going to be piece number 6. It's beautiful. I purchased this sheet of glass for $15, and I feel like now with the iridescence, this would probably be like $25 out in the wild. But no, I do get free training now, which is pretty awesome. That's gross. I'm sorry, Nanu. I mean, that sounds about right. Where are you at, though? It sounds like they're price gouging you a little bit. A little bit. I mean, cause like one of the local places here, they'll sell you a 2x2, like 2 foot by 2 foot section of Kokomo for $25 or $28 or something like that. You just gotta go through it. Ah, Pennsylvania, PA. Everything's expensive up there. Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, the glass is created by like heavy metals being, you know, melted at extremely high temperatures. I get it. It is not a cheap process to make glass. It's not cheap. Something I've been meaning to do for quite a while, and we'll see if it ever happens, but I really want to go to the Wismock factory in I think it's in West Virginia. And then I think Kokomo, there's a factory that's in like Indiana too. I don't remember though. Do the Mona Lisa next. You have, Jupiter, you have some pretty high, you think of me very highly if you think I could do something like that. I think it would be worth it, Nanu, to drive somewhere, make a little trek, a little stained glass journey, pilgrimage, if you will, to go get some better priced glass, I should say. Ooh, this is gonna be perfect. Ooh, it's so pretty too, the iridescence. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can hold these up. I think this will be Really nice. We're gonna have to incorporate some more like little teal blues too. This glass, it's pretty thick. I don't know where my ruler went, but I want to say this is definitely 3 millimeters, if not a little bit, not a little bit thicker. Do goat Mona Lisa. I'll keep that in mind. It's a good suggestion. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream though. I do want to go hang out and enjoy some fire. I'm gonna need to think about this a little bit more too. So, we're gonna maybe find someone on Twitch to raid. I really looked out there. Nice little stained glass supply. Yes, that's what happened to me too. I lived 8 minutes away from one. So lucky. I drove by it every day on my way to work whenever I had my like real job. If anyone has some suggestions for people that I can raid on Twitch, please let me know. I'm gonna look and see if there's anyone that I follow that's streaming right now. If you know any crafty streams, we can go and see them. Ooh, Amy is streaming. Hold on, we're gonna glass and crochet. Yes. Driving hundreds of miles for glass and one ruins everything. One bump ruins everything. Yes.
Excuse me?
Let's see.
Can you believe it? Excuse me? Yeah, garden porch.
Oh, she's ending right now. Never mind. We can't. Happy Turkey Day. Thank you, Charlie. Have a great Thanksgiving. I want to find someone to raid on Twitch. Hold on, y'all. Let's do... This guy's pretty cool. Let's go to his channel. I've been following him for a while. Hold on. His name is Wizard V. So we're gonna raid him. He does really cool art. He streams like for all day, forever. He's kind of funny. Oh, Joyce Rainbow Art. Does really cool art. Ew, I don't want to hear myself. No. I'll check out Joyce Rainbow Art next time. I just don't know if I can. Joyce Rainbow Art. Let's see. Let's do it. Wizard V is streaming all the time. Alright. Raid, Joyce Rainbow Art. Heck yes. Get in, everyone. Let's go. She works out while she draws. That's awesome. That is cool. Okay, cool. So Twitch, we are raiding right meow. And then that'll like convert over to new person. Hooray.
Dude. Soft as velvet, so...
Okay, great. So thank you all so much for watching. For everyone who can still see me who's not on Twitch, I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see you all next time. I'll probably be streaming on Friday. So, bye everyone!
We were just talking about totally appropriate subjects. It's cool. Raiders! Oh my gosh, we have tons of new friends in here from SunBearGlassCraft and Stew. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Joyce Rainbow Art, and I am a traditional artist, primarily working with pen and ink. Here's some of my work. I got some stickers up on my store with